friends, Amanda here with your August 2018 RuneScope. And August is a special month here at RuneScopes because it marks my 5th year anniversary here on YouTube. So yay, 5 years doing this for you guys. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel and sharing my videos. For those of you that get private readings, and particularly my regulars out there, you know who you are. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, for supporting me, and recommending your friends, your family to get readings with me or to come check out my channel. I really do appreciate all of you guys. So I just wanted to take a moment to say that. Otherwise I wouldn't still be here 5 years later. So yeah, when I started here on YouTube, there was maybe a handful of people reading tarot. Nobody was reading runes. And, you know, and there were a few astrologers, but now it's just like, man, it's exploded. So, you know, but before that, I did it the old-fashioned way. I read at psychic fairs and worked at a metaphysical bookshop doing readings there for a while. So I've been doing this for 20 years. But if you're new here and you like my content and you find that I am connecting with you in the general reads, definitely click the subscribe button, because then you will get notified whenever I upload new content each month. But this month, in conjunction with the runes, I'm going to be using the Pagan Tarot. And I used to know who this is by. Oh, Gina M. Pace and Luca Raimondo is who this deck is by. And in conjunction with our trusty runes, of course. But yeah, and then as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of your August reading over on my Vimeo channel. You'll find that link below. I will be pulling one card from Madame Mendora's Fortune Cards for your spiritual guidance reading for the month of August. Don't forget your mid-year check-in readings are also over there, covering July through December of 2018, if you want to get a longer-term view of how the rest of the year is going to play out. So definitely check that all out. Also remember, I've got the special going on. 5 questions for $50. Those readings will be going through the end of July. So if you want to get the discounted price, discounted reading, got 5 little specific questions you want to talk about and explore, hit me up for that. But without further ado, let's see what August holds for all of you out there. Hey Gemini, welcome to your August 2018 RuneScope. Let's jump in and see what's going on. Reach into our runes here. Which runes want to talk to Gemini? August 2018. What are they doing? Hard telling what you guys are up to. As always, keep in mind, Gemini, these are general readings. So some of these messages will be for you. Others are going to be for the other Geminis that are watching and may not apply to you at all. So take what you can use and leave the rest for the other Geminis. But you can always check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages, information, clues, as far as the general roadmap of things in August. If you would like something that kind of eliminates the guesswork and it's all about you and your specific circumstances, you would need to get a private session with me. That's the only way I can connect with just your energy and shut out everyone else. So just drop me a line at my email address to set up an appointment. The options I have available are below in the description box if you would like to do that. But in general, our challenge or focus, let's take a look here. Man, really loaded over here with the runes. Loaded over here with the runes. Okay. I feel like these kind of go up here. It's all connected. All this is connected. Okay. Well, the challenge or the focus is judgment. The judgment card. Resurrection from the past. Someone or something coming back up for review. What's your decision? Right? Judgment is about you or someone else making a decision. I really feel like your challenge here, Gemini, is rendering a decision. Like, here's what I think about this, and communicating it in a way that it will be received in the best possible way. It's very specific. This could, whenever judgment comes up, it could be something legal. Let me see if I have anything else indicating. I don't really have anything else indicating a legal situation, but that could apply to some of you. Like you're waiting on a decision from a judge or an institution of some sort. Did I get the loan? Did I get the job? Did I get the, you know, that sort of energy? Do they want me? Does this person want to ask me out? Did I get into this school? Did I get into this program? Did I get the job? Did I already say that? Because the job interview room's here. So I think some of you are dealing with like a career. You know, you're going on an interview. You may be deciding between more than one opportunity if you're looking to change jobs here, Gemini, which is good. It's always good to have options, right? But because this is coming up in your challenge, like it may be difficult to choose. You may like both options and you may be kind of thrown into, oh man, I don't know which one to choose because they're both pretty cool in different ways. Excuse me. I hope you're not allergic to anything in one of the offices because I sneezed at that point. If they do have something in the office that you're allergic to, if you're sneezing a lot, maybe that's not the one. Maybe that's happening to tell you, hey, Gemini, don't choose this one, choose the other one. But yeah, this could be like seeking some sort of restitution also. Like this was unfair, let's make it fair. And you may be talking to someone about that, getting advice, going to a consultant, getting legal advice, talking to a lawyer. And because it's coming up as the challenge, it may be difficult either to decide whether or not to take the advice, decide whether or not to accept this decision, or decide whether or not to render your judgment or let someone know what you think about something. It's all in the way you communicate it. But Gemini, maybe you're like, I don't know how to say this without offending people, or I don't know how to maybe it's something that is just like, you know, there's no way to communicate this without someone taking offense or someone getting upset about it, and I really don't want to deal with that. Ugh. I don't think it's the end of the world though. Gemini, you've actually got a pretty good reading here compared to some others. August is what I call a karmakazi month. Everybody was getting a lot of karmic stuff coming down the pike here. So, but it looks like for you it's a little bit, in general, breezier month. The present energy, maybe this is choosing between two people too. Like, who do I want to be with? Who do I want to date? Who do I want to be in a relationship with? Do I want to stay married to this person or do I want to be with this person? Because in the present energy, you do have the Two of Cups. Woohoo! Or chalices in this deck. So for some of you, this will be going on. This is the energy around whenever you're watching this video. For others of you, this could be kicking up around end of July, going into early August. And it's amazing. Right next to it, you've got the rune of partnership, Gifu. So in the present energy, like Gemini, you're either planning something with your honey. If you are married or coupled, you are maybe planning to take it to the next level. Maybe you're proposing or being proposed to. Maybe that happened in July for some of you. You're planning a wedding date, or you're planning to move in together, or someone's asking you to move in. Maybe you're planning to start a family. Maybe that's what you're talking about and that's what the decision is. Do I want to do this? Do I want to accept this offer? If you're single, Gemini, if you're watching this right now and you're single, I don't think you will be for long. And I think many of you maybe you're doing like, you're meeting a lot of people. It seems like, you know, or at least two. So maybe you've been dating a couple of people for a while, like I said, and it's like somebody may be asking you, Gemini, if you've been dating more than one person, like, hey, I would really like us to be exclusive. Or maybe you're the one wanting to have that talk, you know, and you're like, oh, I don't know what they're gonna say and I'm kind of afraid of it. because Judgment was coming up as your challenge. You don't know what they're going to decide, which way they're going to go here. But I mean, with the Two of Cups and Gifu there, you know, I really feel like you're going to be happy with what is decided here and the response that you get. And so don't be afraid to communicate it here, Gemini. Now, this could also, it does not have to be a romantic relationship, but because we're dealing with cups here, I do feel like for many of you, this is something personal. So maybe it's another partnership, another relationship, one of your kids or a friend or one of your parents, or, you know, and it's a solidifying of that relationship in some way. Like they're asking you to do something, but or go somewhere with them, because travel is highlighted here, but it may be kind of like, hey, you know, Gemini, you should come spend the week with us, or would you want to go away with us somewhere, or, you know, and you may be kind of like, it may be scheduling, or you may just not really want to travel, but you know, and you may be kind of like, I have to figure out how to tell this person that I don't want to come there. In a way that won't upset them. So, but in another aspect, this could just be unexpected shifts and changes, communication with somebody that maybe before it was difficult or contentious, and now they're, you know, in the present, there's a coming together. There's a reunion. There is a new beginning with the two of you on an emotional level. It could be a job offer to partner up with. If this is a job offer though, it's something that you're really excited about. Like this is your dream job with the Two of Cups, because it's more of an emotional connection. Like you're emotionally connected to the company, you're emotionally connected to the career path. Like if this is a career job, you love what you do. And it's a partnership that is going to, it's a job that's going to lead you to do, or lead you in wonderful, very rewarding directions. So, and some of you may have two such jobs again, because it's like, oh, I don't know which one should I pick? That's a good problem to have though, Gemini. If that's your challenge, I mean, that's really not a big deal. Some of you, I feel like this Judgment is like, I want to get this divorce finalized. I want this situation to end so I can move in with my honey, or I can marry my honey, or we can be together. Some of you are like, this relationship is over and this one, so I want that to be wrapped up so I can start this one. The help that's going to be available to you is an odd card in the help, because we've got the Nine of Swords. So that is, let me see what's coming through with the runes here. Okay, I see what's going on here, Gemini. The Nine of Swords is, it's worrying about something, like creating these worst case scenarios in your head. You air signs, you're so analytical. You're always in your heads, right? And if you're waiting on information, waiting on a decision, I mean, going back to this, like choosing between two jobs thing, or going, you know, it's like, oh my God, what if I choose this and then they lay me off, and then, you know, it's like you're going to the worst case scenario in your head. You're losing sleep over it. This can be a card of insomnia. It can be a card of, yeah, just creating these horrible outcomes to things that haven't even, instead of just waiting and seeing how things unfold. Everybody does this at one time or another, but air signs are just particularly prone to it on a more regular basis, right? And you can kind of sabotage yourself by drawing that energy to you. What I'm feeling is, intuitively, you know that something is right. You know that this is the right, it feels right. Something feels right. You're actually excited about something, the job, the person, the reunion, the, you know, the place you've been invited to travel to, or but there's, you're creating all these, you know, what if something happens and we break up, or, you know, what if I get in the job and I hate it, or your mind's doing all this, but your heart is like, this feels right. This is what I wanted. It's kind of like I've always wanted this and now I'm getting it and I'm scared about it. So the help that's going to be available to you is to not focus on, you know, don't listen to this, listen to this. And I know that's hard because you would have to detach from this, and it's very difficult for you to do that. You're an air sign. It's very difficult. But don't worry about something that you know is going to turn out okay. And the reason that you know is because you feel it. If you feel it, that is the real outcome. This is all just, you know, little annoyances, distractions that the brain is doing. So try not to lose sleep over something. And maybe there is something that you're legit nervous about, Gemini. I mean, we all have things in life that, you know, we wouldn't be normal if we didn't get some anxiety about it, or we wouldn't, you know, we wouldn't be normal. We wouldn't be human if we weren't a little bit nervous about a job change or a seemingly perfect person appearing in our lives out of nowhere and like, okay, what's wrong with you? I mean, you know, that's just the normal behavior, but just realize that's all it is. It's the normal human anxiety. For some of you, maybe this is a job that kind of scares you a little bit because of the high profile or because of the amount of power that you would have, or like the, you know, what would be expected of you. You may be kind of thinking, I don't know if I'm up to this, that sort of thing. Things that scare us a little bit are normally exactly the thing that we should go after. So just be brave, Gemini. Be a brave little Gemini and confront it and go in, because it's going to turn out well for you. The nervousness and the anxiety and the, you know, you would be limiting your life and limiting yourself if you didn't take this risk or take this job. For some of you, maybe it's a job that would require relocation. Maybe you would have to go to a different country. Maybe you would have to learn a different language. You know, maybe you would just have to like move away and leave, you know, family. If you're in a couple, you know, or in a, you know, you have a family, it would kind of have to be like everybody would have to discuss it. And you really want them to go along with it. So that may be why it's like, okay, I have to present this in a way that they will be on board. So that may be the apprehension for some of you. Like, are they going to go along with it? Or for some of you, if you're not married, maybe this is what's sparking the taking it to the next level. Because you may be like, okay, well, here I have this job, but I have to move and I want this person to be with me, or I want them to come with me. So, you know, you may be kind of, maybe it's ahead of schedule. Some of you may be nervous. If you are the one proposing, you may be nervous. I don't know if they're going to accept, you know, I don't know if they'll agree to it. I have to phrase it. I have to word it in just the right way so that they see how it benefits them too. What must be accepted? We do have the Seven of Pentacles for the tarot card here. And this is like putting a lot of work into something. It could be at your actual job. You may be getting more hours. If things have been slow, they're really going to be picking up. You're going to be very, very busy, have a lot of work to do. But, you know, earning money. You're going to be very career focused this month. August is a month of decisions regarding career, decisions regarding money. This can also be though the card of being a little bit bored, you know? So if something is coming in, for some of you, maybe the decision that you have to make is, do I stay here or do I go after this opportunity in another location? Do I accept this? Because, I mean, I do feel like there may have been unexpected changes in the past and in August that are putting more work on your plate, or and maybe it's not coming with a pay raise. Maybe it's just like, here's more work, or here, we're not going to hire anybody to fill this position. This person quit, or we fired them, or we laid them off, but we're not going to replace them. We're just going to let Gemini do that job too. So it seems like maybe that's what's pushing you. That's the universe saying, hey, Gemini, you need to get out of here. You need to go. This job opportunity that's come in, it's your dream job. That's the reason it's come in, because you need to get out of here. You know, you're bored with this, and you're not being permitted to use your skills and your abilities to their fullest potential. This is just, you know, yeah, it's routine, it's steady, it's stable for now. But I don't know, something, some hidden information may come out about how they keep doing the same thing over and over again, the same wrong thing. Like they keep hiding their intentions, or they keep firing people or laying them off with no warning and not giving them any severance, not giving them any time to prepare. Or the company you're working for, Gemini, and have been working for a while, may keep making the same mistakes, and it has to do with hiding things or being dishonest about things, being dishonest with customers even, and they're not learning their lesson. So karmically, if companies have karma too, like if they treat people poorly, if they, you know, that will come back around and affect them, right? So, and if you're working there, you could be caught up in that. So I think that things are happening on a job that many of you are in, or the work that you have been doing, to get you motivated to accept this other opportunity or to get out of there. Even if it would require shaking up your routine a bit, really kind of moving to a different location. There's something happening that's, it's happening to liberate you, Gemini. So yeah, if something's revealed, something comes out and it's like, oh, here, well, this is going to put a ton more work on your plate, Gemini, but we're not going to give you any more money. And you'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to take this awesome new job that kind of, this new opportunity that came in that I'm really excited about, and is actually some more of what I wanted to do anyway. So the outcome of August, we've got the Elemental of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles and other decks. This card's been showing up for quite a few signs, actually. Page. It could be an Earth sign person, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo person. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo child, one of your kids. Even if they aren't little kids, your kids will tend to come up as pages, whether they're small or not. This could also just be news. The pages bring news, and the pentacles would be news about money, news about job, an offer. Weird is here, though, indicating you've got a lot of stuff. Weird, Ale, Canes, Ingwa is here, indicating that there's a big, like if you accept this offer, if you accept this opportunity that comes to you in August, it has the potential to completely change your life in ways that you can't even imagine. Good ways, good ways. Not bad ways. Not bad ways. Don't go back to this where I'm like, oh my God, if I do this, it's going to lead to this and whatnot. Don't do that to yourself, because that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that the bad is what you're getting out of, or what you're leaving behind. But yeah, this could be a message. Could also be a message of somebody getting back in touch with you, like going back to this that we were kind of talking about. For some of you, this person that you're meeting, that you're wanting to couple up with, could be an Earth sign person. And you know, they could really change your life in a very positive way. Because all the partnership stuff is good. I mean, Gifu's good, Two of Cups, of course, is good. And then, you know, this is all in the upright here. But yeah, there's a major decision being made because we have a major arcana card with the Judgment card. Either you're making it, someone else is making it, you're both making it together. There's major shifts and changes, but you are making them in a way that others will want to be on board, or one other person in particular, or your family. It's a big change, but it's a positive change, and it's time. It's time, again, because August is such a karmic month, and we're dealing with all that eclipse energy and all of the astrological stuff that's going on. It is a month that's kind of probably the biggest month of change this year, I would say, from the readings that I've done. And this is the last one, Gemini. This is the last reading that I'm doing for the month of August. And every single one of them has involved some sort of big change for everyone. So it's really the make or break month, I think, August. But for you, it seems to be like it's all good. Just don't get in your own way. Don't be afraid. Don't, you know, being a little bit scared is good. Being a little bit nervous is good. That's how you know, like, you know, this is a challenge I need to take on. If I don't do this, then I'll regret it, or I'll always kind of look back and say, you know, man, had I just gone on that path then. If it's something that's meant for you, it will come back around, but it may, you know, it'll probably be in a different form. Get it while the getting's good is what I always say here, Gemini. So that is what I see for August. Pretty good month for you, Gemini. Don't make yourself nervous. Don't be nervous to accept the awesome that's on offer here for you. Join me now, though, for part 2 of your reading over on Vimeo. We'll see what further spiritual guidance we can get for you from Madame Endora's fortune cards. That link is below. Don't forget your mid-year check-in readings also still over there, covering July through December, the rest of the year. If you haven't checked those out yet, you can maybe see what the end result of this, how the rest of this year is going to play out if you haven't checked that out yet. So I would recommend it. Thanks for stopping by, Gemini, and I will see you back here next month.